All right, let's talk some news. We got 3 trailers that dropped this week. Um, the first one, I remember talking about this being a possibility a couple years ago, and now the trailer's here, so because the show's coming out, and I'm like, no.
Okay,
So they remade Time Bandits.
right now, Dave, you've seen the original Time Bandits,
Of
right?
course.
Okay, that was basically a script that somebody wrote while they were on acid.
That it is what's his face from Mighty Python?
Oh,
He
eh,
writes all that weird stuff.
yeah, Terry
Hold on.
Gilliam.
Terry
Terry
Gilliam,
Gilliam.
yes.
Yeah,
That is a
Terry,
Terry
and
Gilliam
he's done a
movie.
lot of stuff too. He's
Right.
brilliant,
Yes.
but he was also on acid and probably other drugs when he wrote that. And
Possibly.
it was in 1981,
Yes.
and I just remember watching it when I was older, but I remember watching it, and then when it was finished, just staring at the TV, going, "What the hell did I just watch?" Um, I think the point of the show is just basically to drive you insane, which it does. I mean, it's really funny that you watch a movie that where the plot is all over the place. It Everything is just completely absurd, but in such a way that it makes sense at the end, and still as it's making sense in your head, your brain is still going, what the frick
So
was that? It's like, I mean, it's kind of a dichotomy. And I'm sorry, but Taika Waititi, I think he's way overstepping his bounds by trying his hand at
I
this.
think Taika Waititi, um, I think he's a little overrated, and I think he made a couple good movies people liked, and now I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of his last few movies. And then this is like I don't know, like it's a classic. There's people who love the original movie. There are people that are huge Terry Gilliam fans that love all his work. Um, oh, and Sherry Duvall is in the original movie, and she just passed away
She just passed.
this
A
week.
lot of people just passed away over the. Dr. Ruth passed away. She passed away. Who else? There was like five
The
others.
fitness guru, uh, Sweating to the Oldies.
Oh, right. Oh, you know what? That's funny because you said that, and I had the name in my head, and now it's gone. So,
And
but yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't like take it. We were talked about this with Love and Thunder. It's like,
Richard Simmons.
yeah, Richard Simmons. We talked about this where you can only have so much Taika Waititi. You have to be very, very conservative in how much you use of Taika Waititi in something. And if you go full bore Taika Waititi, you've gone too far.
The Thrawn says Taika likes to wrap himself in what Kassan calls nostalgic plot armor, and that is true. But like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
here's what which is weird. So the lead bandit in the original movie is played by what's his face? David Rappaport plays Randall. Is the character's name in the original. And this
Hmm.
one, it's Penelope, played by Lisa Kudrow.
I was not. I was not unhappy to see Lisa Kudrow. She does have really good comedic timing. I think.
Right, but I mean, I just think it's, I'm trying to, I don't know the proper way to say it, but like, you took the job away from a little person and gave it to a woman. I don't know, like, if
Oh yeah, I know.
you know. In fact, I don't think there's any little people in the Time Bandits in this
Well,
movie.
no, that's why he doesn't get it. Like this is going to sound really weird, but Taika Waititi isn't insane enough to write this. it had to be Terry Gilliam from the original Monty Python troupe who wrote the original Time Bandits, because nobody else is insane enough to do something like that. And Kassan, if you are going to watch it, yeah, exactly, Thronkill. Kassan's in for a real treat. And by treat, we mean that you should probably have like a bottle of something
I feel
rather
like
nice on hand as you
I feel
watch
like
it.
Terry Gilliam, in a way, wrote this to kind of be an 80s kids movie. And I feel like
But it
the
was
reason,
disturbing at the end. but then again, it was that's his
but a lot of
MO.
80s kids movies were disturbing in them one way or another. And I kind of feel like that's why the Time Bandits were little people, so that the kids could uh, sympathize with them more, or feel closer to them. It's the main they go through a kid's bedroom. Like, the basic plot is these guys travel through time and steal stuff, and there's a nexus point through this kid's bedroom, and that's another thing. In this movie, it looks like his wardrobe is moving. He opens it, or TV show. This is a show, the new one, and he goes through it, and there's like barbarians, and he runs back out. But in the original movie, his thing's shaking, and a horse crashes through the wardrobe. That's like a more exciting scene.
Yeah, it's insane. It's like you're thinking, oh, Narnia, it's a portal to, oh God, a horse. It's
Right.
And you're right, Thronkill. Baron Munchausen was also another crazy show like that. The original is worth seeing. It is 70s ish, like it feels
Early 80s.
70ish. Yeah, 70, but it feels 70ish. But the thing is, it also feels Monty Python-ish.
Right.
So, I mean, it is about as insane as the transitions they did between skits on the original Monty Python Flying Circus.
And I don't think Waititi can capture that.
No, he can't
copy it, but I don't think he can capture that.
No, he can't. He can't even copy it. He can't. He can't copy it and be true to the design of the story that was being told.
Yeah. So, I don't have Apple TV. I'm not going to get it to watch this. If it comes onto another platform, maybe I'll watch it out of curiosity. But I don't know. I've never seen any original things from Apple end up on other platforms. So
no, they're very bad about that.
Yeah. So I don't know. If anyone has Apple and wants to watch it and let us know what it's like, we'd appreciate it. Just like that, you can't replicate
Sam Jones Flash Gordon. No, you cannot. That was also lightning in a bottle because of the cast and the
soundtrack
and the sound. Oh yeah, no, without Queen, the soundtrack was nothing. It's the same thing as Superman with oh God,
John Williams.
John Williams, right.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Superhero Speak podcast. And don't forget to watch us live every Sunday night right here on this channel.
While you're here, hit the subscribe button and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss out on any of our great upcoming content.
Speaking of content, don't forget to check out our website, superheroespeak.com, where you can find the podcast, links to our social media, merch, comic reviews, and so much more. That's superheroespeak.com.
Thanks for watching, and don't let your cape be caught in the door. See you next time.